Hi, I'm Dr. Kelly Starrett with H-Wave. We're talking shoulder pain. Now, usually when people are saying I've got shoulder pain, they immediately use the only word they know around the shoulder, which is rotator cuff. I must have a rotator cuff tear. I must have a rotator cuff strain. I have hurt the cuff. And what I want to say is that there are a lot of structures in and around the shoulder, highly vascularized, lots of neural tissue running through here. So before we panic and immediately say, oh my gosh, my shoulder's never gonna be the same, let's get things sorted out. And number one is let's go ahead and get some non-threatening input into there using the H-wave, and specifically the low frequency setting. Now, what we're doing here is we're gonna try to decongest the shoulder. When we have knee pain, it's a lot easier to get the garbage out and bring the groceries in because it's easy to get a lot of leg movement. For the upper body, it's tricky because you can't be cycling with your arms for many multiple hours, or you're not going to get on a ski erg or do bicep curls all day long. So what ends up happening is your shoulders just kind of sit there. And we're just hoping that the natural flow of these fluids is going to pump it out. But we know muscle contraction drives healing. It drives congestion and decongestion, more importantly, and it drives blood flow. So what's nice about having an H-wave on hand if I've got shoulder pain or achiness in the shoulder, an old shoulder injury that's just, barked at me a little bit because I've sensitized it, I'm going to put it on low frequency, and I've got two sets of pads. One is on my triceps, just the back of the arm. One is on the front right here on the biceps. And what that's going to do is just take care of the big engines of the shoulder. I've also got a pad just right on the rear of the delt, just right on the back of the deltoid. And if I wanted to put one on my deltoid here, I could, but I've got my rotator cuff or some of that musculature inserting here. And then I've got one just tucked in my pec, right here in my chest area, this right here on this pec. And the reason I'm shooting this is that all of the lymphatic drainage is ultimately going to come out sort of in this area. So if I get a good pec contraction, it's going to help draw out some of that fluid. So what I'm going to do here is choose low frequency, which gives me a little bit of a pump. I'm going to dial this up until I get a nice solid contraction. Now, again, if I'm being active, I'm not going to get lots of contraction, but as soon as I relax, I start to pick up more contraction. So get comfortable, but don't be feeling like you can't move. What's great about this is that I could still be working, I could still be answering emails, I could still be cooking and dealing, but I could be decongesting while I'm hanging out. So if you need to override the unit by moving using your hands, do it. Now I'm going to start to juice the back of the shoulder too. And you're going to see I'm going to pick up a lot of motion in this pec and shoulder. It doesn't have to be uncomfortable, and it doesn't have to be this annoying. Back it off until you feel something comfortable. Shouldn't ever make your primary discomfort feel worse. And just find a setting where you feel like, hey, I can comfortably rock this thing for an hour or two. And really, I cannot overemphasize that it is remarkable how much better people feel when we really get ahead of decongestion in these areas or congestion in these areas. We want to see if we can pump out the fluid that sometimes gets irritated. Look, we all have this patina of use and age, but if we can get better blood flow in and better fluid removal, oftentimes that's what sensitized us. And simply because we loaded our shoulders and then we went back and became modern keyboard warrior princess poets. So instead of just rocking your shoulders and then sitting, this can be a wonderful way to help you stay ahead of that new acute problem or other problem. And once we know that we're really ahead on blood flow and we're really ahead on evacuating the swelling through the lymphatics, through this muscle contraction, then we can start to assess, is something else going on here? Do I have trigger points? Is there some other thing happening? But I cannot stress enough that a little bit of some cuff work, a little bit of pumping in the pec, pumping the biceps, triceps can help you feel right as rain.